Hi, welcome to our podcast today. We're going to talk about having communion today, and particularly in the area of healing and deliverance. The background is the Passover meal. With Easter coming up very shortly, I think this is very timely to have this teaching this morning. The background of the Passover meal is that the Israelites were in bondage to Pharaoh and the Egyptians for many years, hundreds of years. They were slaves, they were worked hard, and they were physically beaten. They were in a terrible physical condition. The Israelites were instructed with the Passover meal to sacrifice a spotless lamb. That's starting to sound familiar to you. And spread the blood over the doorposts of the Israelite dwellings. And then they were instructed to leave Egypt. And so this really is a picture of Christ on the cross. The spotless lamb that was sacrificed for our sins and our freedom. Also our healing. The blood was spread upon the doorposts, and they were instructed to actually physically consume the meal, ready to leave Egypt. A couple of things happened that time that you might not be aware of. They actually had two deliverances. The first deliverance was from the destroying angel. No Hebrew babies died on the night of the destroying angel. They were delivered. And secondly, they were delivered from Pharaoh. Now, Pharaoh is an Old Testament picture of Satan holding God's people in bondage. So, firstly, we can come at communion. We come with a respectful heart and a love towards the Lord, even though we're sinners. We can come to the communion table and ask Him for deliverance. Secondly, the Israelites were all healed that day. How do we know that? Psalm 105 verse 37 said, He, which means God, brought them out with silver and gold, and none were feeble. That word feeble, according to the Webster's dictionary, means poor, poorly, lacking strength, no vigor. That was a description of the Israelites before they had the Passover meal. But after the Passover meal, they left and none were feeble. Folks, when we have the Passover meal, when we have communion, which is a picture of that meal, we can come to the communion table and ask for deliverance from anything in our lives. And secondly, we can ask for healing. Physical healing, inner healing, whatever we need. It's a wonderful picture. It's a wonderful thing that can happen at communion. I encourage you to have communion as often as possible. It's sad that only some churches have them once a year. We should have that available every week. Some people I know take it every day. So thank you for watching. God bless you all.